This is Jamie Drummond for Good Food Revolution. I am here with Sandra Katsiou-Baker at Baker & Scone. How are you today, Sandra?
Great.
Now, you just opened this place, but you have quite a history in the food scene in Toronto. Please tell us a little bit about that first.
I've been a chef for 20 years, working at different cooking schools and venues. And for the last 10 years or so, I've actually been a private chef for families in Toronto and Muskoka. And slowly building this dream of mine, a Scone Cafe, and here you are.
Now, where did you get the inspiration for Baker & Scone?
Well, my husband is Charles Baker, and we wanted to call it Baker & Scone to have a family business or connection. And we actually built our space so that we could do cooking classes, events, tastings, all sort of around the bar and the space. And the scone and cafe part was really just to be the front street part of it all.
Now, why scones as opposed to any other kind of baked good?
Well, I've been told for years that I make great scones, and we do a light lunch at the cafe as well. So a daily soup, some salads, we have great coffee, but the scones are really sort of a specialty, an artisanal specialty that I like to offer.
And how many different types of scone do you make?
Oh gosh, we have a little bit over 40 different flavors on our master list.
Wow.
But on a daily basis, we sort of do about 12 different flavors. And if you wanted to special order, or if you're having an event or you pre-order anything, you can choose any flavor. Otherwise, you have to choose from our daily selection that we've got here at the bake shop.
And what was this space before it became Baker & Scone?
This was a barber shop.
A barber shop?
Yeah, I make a joke. I win the award for the longest renovation on the Strip because it took so much work. But we transformed it into this culinary hub, and we're really excited about it.
Well, it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, if people wanted to get a little bit more information regarding opening hours and the like, where would they be headed?
You can find us at bakerandscone.com or on our Facebook page at Baker & Scone.
And I believe you have had marvelous success in the weeks since you opened.
It's been really busy. The neighborhood, I think, was itching for just something like this. And I think we just hit the nail on the things that people want. At lunchtime, we're serving kale salads and quinoa salads. Our scones are egg and cream free, so they're made with buttermilk, so they're a little bit on the lighter side, but the neighborhood really needed something like this, and I live in the neighborhood, so I'm really excited.
You did mention that there are around 40 recipes, 4 different scones you have here. Could you run us through some of the most popular and some of the most esoteric?
Yeah, so our list here actually on our mirror is the master list of all the flavors. So we do sweet and savory, but I would say every day we do one of these, which is the cheddar chive, and we do the lemon currant every day, and the rest of them we sort of switch up and play with and change on a daily basis just to get all the flavors in. And if a regular pops in and they're like, oh, we really want to try the salted caramel, we'll make it the next day. But yeah, we've got about 3 or 4 that we always make. Vanilla blueberry, the orange Dayton cardamom. There's a bunch that we always do every day.
How long do scones keep for? I say scones, you say scones.
I say scone.
So but I think coming from Scotland, the scone thing comes through there.
Yeah.
I immediately default scone.
Yeah.
So how long do scones, as opposed to scones, keep for?
Yeah, well, we make our scones fresh every morning in the back of the kitchen here at 5 a.m. and on the weekends we're baking all day long. I do tell people that if they want to take a dozen to go home to last for the weekend or a couple of days, they're good for about a day or 2. I just like people to pop them in the oven and toast them up a bit to wake them up if they're a day or 2 old. But all our scones are always fresh every day, but they're good for the next day.
And do you ever sell out?
We almost always sell out. Saturdays, Sundays, sometimes we don't have enough when people walk in because we sell out early on. But we try to keep the ovens pumping, and my chef Erin Featherston working hard all day long making scones. So we try to meet the demand out there on the street of St. Clair.
Sandra, thank you for joining us at Good Food Revolution today. We really appreciate your time, and we're looking forward to trying out some of your scones.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye.